Hey, what's up? It's your girl Pika over here in Singapore calling in again tonight. It's episode 18, and tonight I want to talk about quality conversations. As usual, the usual, I got up in the morning and today was kind of busy, so I had my Periscope that I was talking about yesterday. I had that this morning at 6 o'clock. Unfortunately, when I woke up, my voice was so deep you would have mistaken me for a guy. Um, it's not much better, but it's kind of back to where it normally is, I think. Um, we talked about just starting this morning on the Periscope. I wanted to make sure that everyone understands, look, it's your choice. You can either start today or start tomorrow or never start, just keep talking about it, but it's still in your hands. Only you can do something about your life. No one's going to, there's no fairy godmother. There isn't. It's either you or, yeah, it's just actually either you or not. You got to rescue yourself. You're the hero of your story, so it's up to you whether you do something about your life or not. After the Periscope, I got baby girl up, got her dressed for school, and on the way out the door, I actually had to tune into a conference call. So as you all know, I am a regional vice president for Crown for Success, and I represent Southeast Asia. And my mentor, Wendy Porter, had some big news today, so I'm not going to divulge because I want to wait till the time is right and actually give you all the details, but let's just say it's big. And Periscope and Facebook Live audio and blogs, they will seem like nothing once this bomb hits. So I'm very excited. I'm very blessed. I think everything so far has kind of led me to this point anyway, so that's only bigger and better from here, so I'm really excited. As long as I put in the work, I'll get there. I know I will. So this bomb will probably drop in September. It's great news. It's going to be a new way to see all of us, all of the Crown for Success RVPs, so I'm very, very excited about that. We are doing another intake class for the RVP program, and that actually starts on Monday. So anybody who's still interested, please hit me up, send me a message, DM me, and I will give you the information for you to sign up. And then it's up to Wendy to have a chat with you and see if you're the kind of person that is ready for the kind of course that we have going on. So that is Crown for Success. So start off with the Periscope, got baby girl dressed, headed out to school, did the conference call. I dropped off the last of my stuff at IQ Kids so that I'm done with it. I'm just waiting for them to send me my last check, and I am good. From there, came back home and tried to write some more because I've had a couple of blog posts that I was working on, and for some stupid reason I did not save it and I lost all of it, and I was super irritated after that, so I had to rewrite, and I think I'm happy with what I have right now, just a couple more adjustments like grammatically, and I will be ready to post again tonight. What else? My mom is still in construction mode, so yes, we finished the kitchen, yes, we finished her room, but the existing cupboards and wardrobes in her room need to be moved out, so she decided we're going to take on my brother's room as well. So we went in there, and there was a humongous wardrobe that needed to be taken out, and unfortunately it was bigger than we expected. So the two of us lifting and pushing and heaving that stupid thing all the way out the door and downstairs to the dumpster. It wasn't until we got to the lift lobby, like the lift landing on my floor, that I realized I could take the top off of it. And I wish I'd have learned that earlier because it would have been so much easier to move it around the house. But never mind, we've done that, right? We got there already. So we moved everything around, moved her older wardrobes into his room after we moved the one that was in his room out. And did a little bit of, spring cleaning after that, just because there was like dust and pieces of wood everywhere. Finished that up, and I actually had an appointment to see an old friend of mine. As you know, I worked at the Grand Hyatt for 2 years, and I had the esteemed privilege of rubbing shoulders with some of the most elite people you'd ever want to meet. And this young lady that I spoke to today is actually one of those people. So Bridget Bertamini, wherever you are, if you're listening, I love you. You are an amazing person. Don't you ever forget it. And this whole journey actually kind of started with you. Give you a little bit of background. Bridget is the mother of 3, and she was living in Singapore for quite a long time until her husband got a job out in Riyadh, which is in Dubai. So she had to move out, which meant she had to pack up and leave her house and her stuff and start all over again in a brand new place. And I happened to be working the driveway one day waiting for some VIP guests when I saw her in line. And we kind of just got to talking randomly. I had no idea who she was. Just talking randomly, and I could tell she was upset. She was visibly upset. So just, trying to find out gently what was going on. And we just kind of hit it off from there. And we haven't stopped speaking since. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. She has the most amazing stories to tell. And yeah, she's not in Singapore anymore. Obviously, she's in Riyadh. So she happened to call me up last week and say, "Hey, I'm in town. Why don't you come meet me?" So I had a meeting with her at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I've got to say it's really great when you meet people that are just excited for you. No matter what you're doing, they're just excited for you because I guess they could read the excitement on your face. So she's one of those people, and I'm really grateful for her. So sat down, had a couple of drinks and talked to her, and just to catch up with each other because yes, while she's in Dubai, I don't get to really talk to her that much, although we haven't lost contact. So catch up with her family, what's going on, if she's going to be back in the near future or not. And she finally asked me, "So why am I seeing all these things all of a sudden? What is going on with you? You seem different. You seem happier." So I told her, I'm starting my own business. I'm building a brand. This is what I want. And she said, "What exactly is it that you're, what is the business about? What is it that you're offering? What is the service or the product or whatever?" And I told her, and she said, "Wow, you want to mentor and coach." And just between y'all and me, when she was staying at the Grand Hyatt, what I would do is make origami stars after I'd written quotes that I thought were relevant for her. So I think I made, I don't know, 30, 40 of them at a time, and I think I gave her 2 loads of those stars. And she was saying, "You know what? I still have those stars. Every time I need like a pick-me-up or some kind of wisdom, I'd only go pick up one of those stars and unravel it to see what the quote is underneath." So I'm super blessed that she felt such value from little things that we do. And it really is the little things. Small, meaningful gestures mean the world to people. If you talk to people and really listen to what they have to say, you know how to love them best. You know how to get them through whatever situation it is. And I guess that's one of my strengths. I love talking to people. I hate seeing people upset. It really breaks my heart to see people in pain or in distress. And I will do whatever I can to make sure that they feel better after talking to me. I don't want you to think that I can cure all your ailments. I can't. That's in your hands. I can't make things disappear from your life. If there are things there that are really bothering you, that's in your hands. But I can give you the confidence to go tackle whatever it is that's sitting before you. So I think that's something that I am gifted with, and I am pleased to be able to help in that regard. And it warms my heart to know that this lady, however far away she is. I mean, I was a nobody. Who was I to her? Nobody, really. Some girl that was sitting in the driveway that day. And it warms my heart to know that she holds on to such little things that I've done, and it really means a lot to her. So don't ever underestimate the power of a smile, the power of eye contact, the power of a kind word, because you don't know who you're saving. You really don't. What else? So yeah, that happened about 3 o'clock. I think we were done by about 5-ish. Went to pick up my daughter and came back home and hung out with my mom for a little bit. Had another conversation with the gentleman I told you we have a project going on. A project going on, and the gentleman in Bermuda and I had a chat about what exactly he wants me to help with. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. What it is he wants me to help with, and as he outlined what all he had in mind, I started thinking about what else I could do, what else he might need, trying to anticipate what we could start working on next so that we don't wait too long in between the completion of this project and possibly the beginning of a new one. So great conversations, and a lot of the conversations lately that I'm having with everyone, I know I've mentioned Rishandan before out in Sri Lanka, but all the conversations that I've had lately have been about the state of affairs in our culture at the moment, what people are gravitating towards as far as the next big thing, how people are treating each other versus how they should be or ought to be treating each other. And I love those conversations. That to me is a quality conversation. If I could talk to you about something other than the Kardashians and I don't know, um, catfish and I don't know, whatever nonsense is going on at the moment. If I can talk to you about anything other than those things, I consider that a quality conversation. If I can have a conversation with you about something that really happened in your life and I don't know, maybe draw parallels between my own life or a movie I've seen that might help you think about things in a different way. If I can help you change your perspective, or if you can help me change my perspective, that to me is a quality conversation. I am not the kind of person to debate you on whether your beliefs are right or wrong. I could care less. Your beliefs are your own, and obviously they guide you somehow. So I'm not one to say, yeah, that's wrong. How dare you think that way? That's on you. But I am up for, I guess, a debate to talk about why you feel this way and why I feel this way. And let's just talk about it. I'm not trying to say you're right or wrong, but let's talk about it. If we can actually have an adult conversation without picking each other to shreds, without, poking fun at each other, without making the other person feel bad for the way they believe, I'm down. I'm ready. That's what I want. I want to change the types of conversations we have. I want to change the way the youth thinks right now. I don't want to see any more. I don't want to see any more hipster fashion. I don't want to see any more people who are pretending to be cool but really have nothing inside their heads. I want to talk to people who read. I want to talk to people who watch movies not for the entertainment, but actually like want to learn about that particular situation or whatever conflict, that movie happens to portray. How did they overcome it? I love music lyrics. I love it. So if you want to sit down and talk to me about lyrics, or we can have, a battle about which lyricist is best and why, or why this song meant so much about whatever. I don't care. I like to talk. I love to listen. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to see things from a different perspective. And if y'all a game, I'm here. Just hit me up, seriously. So, quality conversations, they mean the world to me. And I think the more we actually sit down and have deep conversations, the better our society would be. I mean, seriously, the best conversations are the ones where you don't have to worry about what you say. You can just be you. You don't have to censor yourself. You don't have to worry about what's coming out of your mouth and if that's going to like hit the other person wrong or, upset them or offend them. I don't want those kinds of conversations. I want to be me. I want to talk about something real. Forget all that PC shit. Just talk. Be real. Don't skirt the issue. Hit it. Let's go. What's going on? Anyway, that's just my rant for the night. Friday tomorrow. I'm so excited. Got some cooking to do. Got some writing to do. Just trying to spend as much time with my mom as I can before she leaves. I know she's leaving on Tuesday or so. Yeah. Quality conversations. I love them. Can't get enough of them. All right, y'all. Have a good night. I'm going to sign off here and go back to my writing like a good girl. And I'll catch you tomorrow, okay? Thank you. Bye.